Hello Libra, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If Libra is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Libra, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. There's a Knight of Wands. That is some very active energy. Very fiery, very active, very creative, but perhaps a little bit impulsive. Let's put that into some context. There's the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there is a strong, strong eagerness in you right now. I think that we are kind of chomping at the bit about something. I think you're seeing some really good fortune coming your way, and it's very difficult for you to be patient, for you to wait for it, right? For you to wait for it to evolve and to become what it's meant to become. There's a little bit of anxiety. We're a little bit anxious, right? Interesting what we have here. This is very... Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. For this, we're using the Smith-Waite Tarot. And this is one card at random. We'll put our alien friend right there on top. Alien, their name is Simon. If you haven't heard, we've named the alien. And hopefully that card will tie everything together at the end, right? And give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. But let's look at this. We have a lot of air energy going on today. We have these two major arcana. We have a little bit of fire. We have a little bit of water. We have this kind of this conglomerate of air energy at the end here. And we're kind of alternating between confusion and clarity, between beginnings and endings. You know, there's a bit of a mental or psychic conflict going on when we get over here. And then we just have, well, very little earth energy. So it seems to me, because this Seven of Pentacles is the only earth energy that we have, I feel as if it's not so much about this thing manifesting, about the practical details of it, about things, you know, actually happening. It's just a matter of us waiting for it. We don't want to wait. We don't like to wait. This is the, like I said, the Knight of Wands. We want to be carried away. We want to be just whisked away in this excitement, this whirlwind that is the Wheel of Fortune. But there is, I think, a need right now for patience. I think whatever's coming in your life right now, we don't want to ruin it. We don't want to sabotage it. We don't want to rush it. Yeah. Because the Knight of Wands is a very creative card, very energetic, very like ready to go. Doesn't really know patience, doesn't know how to enjoy the idle time while we wait for something to manifest, or wait for things to get ready, or maybe wait for other people to get ready, right? It could be that you know this energy in your life, this, it's not so much impulsiveness as it is impatience, I think. The ability to rest and relax, enjoy what you're doing right now as we wait for this wonderful Wheel of Fortune to kind of stop spinning, see where we land. Maybe you have something at work that's pending. Maybe there's some relationship, advance that you're kind of waiting for an answer, or you're waiting to see where things go. You're waiting to see how things develop. And there's this real impatience brewing. I understand it. I don't like to wait much myself. But in this case, I feel like there's really nothing more that you can do. We can't hurry things along, right? So maybe we can use this time to reflect, to think about some of this air energy. Why is there so much of it? It feels to me like there's a little bit of disbelief. It's almost, especially when we take this earth energy and some of this air energy together, it feels like if we can't grasp something, if we don't have it in our hands, we don't fully believe in it yet. So it's a little bit of this kind of materialism, in the true sense of the word, that if something is real, I should be able to see it, to grasp it, to know that it's there, to have some data that's telling me it's here. And with the way these other cards look, it's almost like the universe is just saying, you have to trust me. Right? You, I think, have been working very hard at something. It's either a career thing, it's a relationship maybe. It feels to me kind of like a career, more financial than anything. But you've been working very hard at it, and you are getting impatient to see the results. You want something, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, right? Or whatever the saying is. If you don't grasp it, it's not really of benefit to you yet. If you don't have it at your disposal, then it's not real. It's not yours yet. And I think that's part of the impatience, is that we've been working so hard to manifest, and the universe is still saying, well, you've got to be patient. It's not ready yet. That's frustrating, to say the least. So the Seven of Pentacles down here beneath the surface, this is us requiring some sort of proof almost. We want some kind of certainty. We want to be able to, to at least see it. Just let me look at it so I know that it's there, But I think the universe is saying, no, not yet. Now, what does the water energy mean in all of this? Well, the Four of Cups. I think that we are doing something that is not only, I think, physically, financially, or career or employment, something regarding the physical energy, the earth energy. It's something that has a tremendous emotional impact on you as well, right? It's so it could be a relationship, maybe. It's a relationship with probably another organization, an employer, maybe the kind of work that you do, right? Maybe you're an independent contractor, maybe you're an artist, maybe you have your own business. You feel almost a renewed passion. It's almost like we're waiting for something that's going to give us that renewed passion, right? When we take this fire energy and we combine it with that Four of Cups, the Four of Cups is kind of saying that things have been kind of coasting, things have been kind of flat, but things have been okay, right? Things haven't been really bad, things haven't been really great. The opportunity, whatever this Wheel of Fortune is now, it's something that is really going to take things to a new level. It's like we feel this excitement because this is like, we feel passionate again. We feel like we feel on cloud nine, right? We feel this elation over it. And we want this, right? The Knight of Wands wants everything, right? Let's look at this again. The Knight of Wands, when we want the excitement in our emotions. We want to feel our purpose has been renewed, right? We want to feel the excitement of all of this earning. This is maybe the success coming in. This is a real abundance. It's real profitable. It's really some good times, right? We want the more mental, psychic security. Right? We don't want just like this, we don't want the Four. We don't want the Seven of Discs. We don't want the Five of Swords. So we feel like this opportunity, the Wheel of Fortune, is going to put the fire back into each of these realms, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, right? But up above everything, we're not so sure about what's going on. We've got this doubt almost, right? Because we feel like this Wheel of Fortune, now this is the Jupiter energy. This is the faith, the hope, the trust that we have that this is really going to come to fruition. If this is a business plan, if this, maybe you've applied for a business loan, or you're about to open your business, or you've applied for a position or a promotion, you've put your creative work out there, you've sent your manuscript off to the publishers. We're waiting to hear back. We're waiting to see this really come about. And we're starting to get impatient. We're starting to get very excited emotionally, mentally, physically, right? Because we feel like this Wheel of Fortune, this Jupiter energy, this expansiveness is going to solve every problem. It's going to fix everything. It's going to bring the passion back into the work that we do. We're going to feel good about it again. We're going to have more mental stability, where we're going to be, we're going to have peace of mind. We're not going to be so stressed out. We're going to have the financial security, the physical abundance and profit that we need, right? And it's just kind of like we're waiting on this Jupiter energy. And look, over here we have the Fool. The Fool is the epitome of trust, right? But this is kind of what we don't want. We don't want to leave it to chance. We don't want to be the fool, all right? But with the Prince of Cups up here at the top, this is air and water. This is air and water here, right? So this is us kind of putting all of our eggs in one basket. This is saying that whatever this opportunity is, whatever it is we're waiting for, which I think we're alternating between a certainty and a doubt, right? A suspicion about this, whether it's going to really manifest. I feel like it is. I feel with having these two as the major arcana, I think it's pretty much, it's going to happen. Because the universe is saying, trust me, right? And I think that's always a good sign. So these two energies are these are the only major arcana cards we have. So I think that these are very important, and these are very, very serious, okay? It's not, no one's playing a joke on you, right? It may seem that way with these two, but I don't believe that's the case. I think what is going on here is the universe is saying, trust me. The universe is also saying, you've got to believe in yourself. You've got to find a way to deal with this anxiety, emotional, mental, physical, the expectation, the feeling like this is going to solve all of my problems. Well, yeah, this might be a really big opportunity for you in your life. What's coming next is probably going to change your life. But it's not going to change how you feel, how you think, or the physical reality. It might make some improvements. But what it's really doing, I think, is giving you the key. Here's the Three of Wands. Giving you the key to fix these aspects of your own life, right? It's not this job, this promotion, this business, this whatever it is. This isn't going to solve every problem we have, right? This is giving you the knowledge of yourself on how to solve your problems. What if this doesn't work out the way you want, right? We're still left with these difficulties. We're still left with mental, emotional, physical. And here, the Three of Wands, this is the spirit, right? This is our knowledge of self. This is our virtue. This is us really being able to understand our own creative process, understand our own ability to impact our lives, regardless of what's going on around us. This is the core of us, right? That remains certain, that remains steadfast. that knows how to calm this anxiety. We're putting a lot of responsibility on these major arcana cards. It's almost like we're just praying that this thing happens, because that will solve all of my problems. Now, moving into the future with a 5 of Swords, this is tomorrow's energy. I think even when this happens, it's not going to solve all of our problems. We're still going to be stressed out. We're still going to have frustration. We're still going to have doubt and pessimism. We're still going to have to wrestle with our own negative thoughts, with our own, stress. There's always going to be movement and change in the world around us and within us. So it's a matter of how we are responding to the changes in the outside world. Well, the good thing about the 5 of Swords is that we can flip it upside down, right? We can focus on positive thinking, positive visualization, right? I like the 3 of Wands. I like the fire aspect of this. Fire is vision, right? It's imagination. It's consciousness. So I feel like we have to use these two together in order to really manifest the kind of life that we want. We're not manifesting that new job. We're not manifesting that lottery ticket, We're manifesting the ability to have passion and meaning and excitement and a real purpose-driven life. We're trying to take this 4 of Cups and maybe turn it into a 6 of Cups, right? We want that connection. We want the meaning. We want a significant life. We want to feel connected and feel significant. We want to have this 7 of Pentacles. We want to turn this into a 6 of Pentacles, right? With success, with being able to feel as if we are in control of our lives and that we can live a full, abundant life with the resources that we have. We don't need some kind of crazy, extravagant success. We can be successful. With the 5 of Swords, we want this to become maybe a 6 of Swords. We want a balance, centered. We want a heart-mind connection, right? Like this card is kind of our aspiration, uniting the water and the air, thinking and feeling. That's what we want this to become. We want this to be then a 6 of Swords. See, that's what we're trying to do. This isn't the magic pill that's going to fix all of that. So we're not trying to manifest that perfect relationship. If I could just be with that person, all my problems would be solved. If I could just get that job, everything would be solved. We need to manifest the strength to solve those problems ourselves using our own spirit, our own energy, our own creative will, our own consciousness. So that's, I think, what we're trying to manifest, right? Is this ability to take our 4s and 5s and 7s and make them all beautiful, harmonious, connected 6s. And if that confidence or if that 3 of Wands is encouraged or facilitated by getting that relationship or getting that job or having success with your art, then so be it. But we have to learn the perspective, and that's the next card here with the Queen of Swords. It's time to change your perspective. We're looking at this like this is going to solve all my problems. This is going to add to all of these and make these nice, balanced, and harmonious energies all around me. No, this might be the key that unlocks that power within you. The 3 of Wands is the power that's within you, right? So we need to change the way we're looking at this situation. The material manifestation, that new job, that new car, that new relationship, that's not going to fix the problem. That might just be one component that unlocks that within you. Okay. So it's time for this new perspective. Queen of Swords. Someone that is being honest with themselves. Somebody that can rise above this situation and look at it and really see what it is. You know, getting that new job, that's not going to solve everything. If that encourages you to find your inner power, to find your Three of Wands, your spirit, then yes, we're looking at it in, I think, a better way. Too often, I think we think that one object is going to solve the problems. We get that object, yet we still feel the same way. We still think the same way. We still are looking at the world in a 4, 5, and 7 kind of way. And we certainly are still anxious. So this isn't going to solve all of the problems. And we're learning that. It's time to get this higher vantage point. And now, of course, that Fool energy. This is in the position of what we don't want right here. So we don't want to be the fool. That's for one. We don't want to trust in this, wait for this, try to be calm and patient and just, have that kind of smile, just knowing that, okay, this is going to happen, because we're still waiting for something big. Just because we have a different perspective on what its significance is directly doesn't mean we're not still waiting for it. So we don't want to look foolish. We don't want to go through life just carefree thinking, this is going to come, next week I'll get the call, and then we look kind of dumb because the call never comes. But we also need this a little bit. We need to be a little carefree about it. We need to let go a little bit, trust in the universe a little bit. It's like that trust fall with the universe, right? The wheel will catch you. And by this is meant to try to let go of the outcome a little bit, to not, I know this is difficult to hear, not care so much if it happens or not, right? To detach from it a little bit, at least momentarily, at least while we wait. The thing with magic, you send your energy out to the universe directly to, you put your paperwork out there, you send your manuscript, you do everything that you're supposed to do, and then we forget about it, right? Then we just let the universe, our subconscious, spirit, soul, God, goddess, deity, whatever you want to call it, we let that magic happen. And that's kind of the Fool energy here. So this is the energy that we don't need, but it's the energy that we kind of want to have. Now, the next card, more air energy. We've got a lot of air today. The 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is usually a card that says, whatever structure we're in, whatever system, whatever plan we have is being shattered and destroyed, and it's kind of crumbling down around us. But I'm kind of seeing this in a different way. I'm seeing that this is almost a freedom from this anxiety, from this worry, right? We may still be waiting for this Wheel of Fortune to come into our lives, and I do believe it's coming. But to have this freedom from worry, we're getting all of this air, all of these swords are shattering. It's like we're getting out of this air energy, this overthinking, worrying, stress, anxiety, frustration. It's like we're shattering that. It's like the Fool has just kind of bent the bars, or the Fool has realized that the bars are illusory and just has walked right out of that prison, right? So I don't feel like this is the destruction of our plans or expectations. I feel like this is a liberating feeling. I feel like we're getting out of our head a little bit. Yeah. I think that's all you can do right now as we're waiting for this energy to come in, this job, this phone call, this money, this lottery ticket, whatever it is. And it is coming. I just feel like the more stressed out we are about it, the longer it's going to take to arrive. I think as soon as you just let it go and forget about it, it's going to show up like that. Right? How many times has that happened to you? My mom used to say, the watched pot never boils. As soon as you turn away and forget that you have water on the stove, it's going to boil over. And, it usually happens kind of just like that. I'm also getting a strange K or an A energy here, if that resonates with you in some way. I kind of feel the K sound is important. I don't know if you're waiting, if something is involving that, a K name or initial or something. Anyway, mystery card. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I want to see what Simon says today. This is Alien Simon Mork Ripley, for anyone interested in their full government name. We call him Mork for short. Okay, mystery card. Well, we were talking about wanting all of this to be sixes, right? Wanting just kind of calm, stability, harmonious, pleasurable, very connected, meaningful, significant, but calm energy, right? So we were looking for sixes. So I want this to be a 6. I don't care what suit it is. It could be wands and cups. It doesn't matter. But I want that harmony. I want that balance, showing that kind of like you're worrying for nothing, right? Or we need to calm our anxiety down. We need to have a more Zen-like energy. And as soon as you calm your breath down, that's when the phone's going to ring. That's when the mail's going to get there. That's when this person's going to show up, or that's when the Wheel of Fortune is going to stop spinning and you're going to get your jackpot. It never fails, Never fails. So let's look at this. I'm thinking a 6. Yeah, 6 of Cups. This is what's coming your way. Balance, harmony, pleasure, connection. Right? This is finding meaning in what you're doing. This is the resonance with the world, the sharing of your abundance with the world, and the world is sharing it right back to you. Right? So this is a very connected card. And I think if we were to get the 6, if we were to turn this 4 into a 6, then this kind of takes care of everything else, right? This is just kind of the calm, the love, the affection. This is just the feel-good kind of energy, but the very, very purpose-driven life. This is really finding the significance in the life now, as it is now, as well as what's coming your way, right? We have to deal with this anxiety, with all of this air energy, this overthinking. We have to unlock the 3 within us so that the universe then can resonate that other 3 back to us, right? The 3 of Cups plus the 3 of Cups is that 6 of Cups. That's the connection, yeah. Speaking of connection, my cat. This is TT the Sphinx cat. Come on, we're not going to get on the table. So I think this is a very important mystery card, confirmation card, that we need to unlock this ability within ourselves, whether this thing happens or not. Almost the trust that it's going to work out one way or the other. If you put the right energy into something, then I think the universe is going to kind of holler back at you, right? So I think that's a good confirmation card. Now we're going to do an extended. If you would like to stick around, just click on the link in the corner there. Most likely TT will be helping me with the extended reading. I want to thank you for being here, and thank you so much for letting me read for you.